My name is Fredrik. I live in Vadstena, Sweden. When I was 5, my father committed suicide, so that affected my whole family pretty much. My mother started to drink a lot, and I always got to learn that things were taboo. I often felt that I wasn't good enough because I felt that my family missed something and I couldn't fill that spot. And later on in life I turned to alcohol, criminal activities and drugs, and that shaped a lot of the future for me was pretty much laid out to be not that great. The lowest point I felt as I wanted to die. I actually tried to commit suicide once in my sister's house I think it's about 10 years ago now. When I was like 28 years old, I had a really tough time with my addiction. I lived in my car like 4 or 5 years and haven't had somewhere to sleep and shower and eat for a pretty long time. I decided to go from my hometown Gävle to Gothenburg to meet some other friends, and it ended up with me being in jail again. I think I was 6 months into sobriety. They just kicked me out from the place. I had no place to live, and I have debts over my head. Can't get an apartment. All my friends were like this. Yeah, they were addicted and criminals, and just the way I had been. So I didn't really have so many people to turn to. And my mother at the time, she was an active alcoholic. We didn't get along too much, so I really couldn't go to her place. Next week, like a year ago, my mother committed suicide too, and then I couldn't deal with myself. I couldn't deal with anything. I just needed to take care of the stuff around my family and everything that was there. They put me in institutes, and I went to rehab, and I went to UV and stuff like that. Tried to lock me away because I liked doing drugs, and I liked being out with my friends and do stuff that I didn't want to do, that I want to do for myself. I didn't really care too much about my family and the people close to me. I use the internet really much because there's a lot of people out there suffering and that have suffered and survived. I see myself living somewhere around the equator in a self-sustainable house, and hopefully we're married by then. Never give up. There's always light out there. There's always people that done it. There's always people that will do it. As long as you're willing to walk with or follow other people, I think that everyone has a chance.